Biden DOD memo reveals transgender service members can skip deployments and receive indefinite physical fitness standard waivers.
What? What the fuck?
I guess we shouldn't be surprised by this. The dossier has acquired a new Department of Defense memo that goes into great detail on the topic of care of service members who identify as transgender. The document, which is not classified but has long remained unavailable to Americans, is being published here for the first time for public consumption. Cassie says Twitch is ran by authoritarian pigs that selectively enforce their rules. Agreed. You do not know what the ambiguously gay duo is? No, I have no idea. Reed says it was a Saturday Night Live skit, but I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I've never have. Of all the stupid stunts Amaranth pulled, what got her banned was taking the kick deal. Think about that, but whoo, facts, absolutely facts. Twitch is run by dear women. I wouldn't even call them women, to be honest with you. So the 34-page memo details the enormous perks granted to service members who identify as transgender. At the beginning of his tenure, President Biden ended President Trump's ban on people who identify as transgender serving in the military. Since then, the Biden administration has granted more and more benefits to this cohort, leading to dues like this being celebrated by the Defense Department. This is discover more. No, I'm not. No, move. Fucking ad. So they get to stay and go after women while the real men out there fighting wars that 85% of them are done out of pure greed by exactly. Anyway, here's some of the highlights found within the document. Taxpayer fund. Guys, before we get into it, I just want to say that if you agree with or like any part of my commentary, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. It's becoming very apparent that YouTube is not a fan of the conservative nature in which we speak about movies, video games, pop culture, and politics around here. And so if we can get our engagement right, when we go up to YouTube, we can swipe our race card without having to worry about it declining, okay? Let's get into it. Includes speech voice therapy, cross-sex hormones, laser hair removal, voice feminization surgery. What? Facial contouring, body contouring, breast chest surgery, genital mutilation surgery, psychological counseling. Service members who identify as transgender may receive a waiver for grooming and uniform standards. Service members who identify as transgender may receive an indefinite waiver for physical fitness standards. This waiver often becomes a de facto permanent situation, and the transgender identifying service member just has to renew the exemption request every 6 months. Service members who identify as transgender will be considered non-deployable for up to 300 days while taking hormones for their transition period. Again, given that these hormones are often required for life, this may render the transgender identifying service member as permanently unable to deploy.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Is this equality in America? Is this equality in America, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, you can't make, dog, you cannot make this shit up. If you identify as transgender and you go to the military, you don't have to do none of the work. You don't have to pass the physical exam. You don't have to be deployed. You don't have to do jack shit. You can just sign up, go, get the benefits. And yo, call up your kid, tell them at 18 years old, yo, fuck that. Put on a wig, identify as a female, go to the military for 4 years, get your benefits, and get out. You ain't never got to worry about deployment. This is some bullshit. Let's look at these comments, though. How does the non-trans service members feel about this? Why does it matter? How do you feel about this? Any soldier, transgender or otherwise, who is non-deployable and constantly seeking waivers for physical fitness standards is a worthless shitbag. Agreed. I'm glad I have my DD 214 safely in hand. My view of the military is that it should not change. It is a way of life. If people want to be a part of the life, they need to adapt to the military, not the other way around. Not even sure what this person's trying to say. That's our military, ladies and gentlemen. So you tell me, if we get invaded by somebody today, are you confident in our military? I would say hell no.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey.
Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib like Dracula's mansion, my baby.